50. Welcome back to Slime Diaries. Anime review episode 5. Discussing the 10th episode release series of Slime Diaries, which is called Snow Blankets in the City of Monsters. Yeah, this is the first of presumably 2 straight snow episodes. Yeah, episode starts off with the 3 group who came from, I'm trying to think. He's the Foos, who's a guild master, and the three adventurers who work with. It's like they had they asked them to stay, and of course Rimuru was like, you could stay, no problem. And then that was a bit of an interesting set opening. And now the thing I always got to point out about this series is that some things are turned into a joke in this series. It becomes a source of laughter. Like, oh, we could build something so serious and turns to laughter. Yep, turns to laughter. So, the episode properly opens with Rimuru wake up in the morning and see, oh, look all this snow. And he decides to jump out the window. His 2-story office window. And then you have Rieger and a bunch of others basically digging out the snow in front of the Ascend building, where, of course, you have Shuna looking for him. He's like, where's Lord Rimuru? He's like, oh, all for me. And then, of course, Rieger just happens to find him buried under the snow. Yes, seriously. That's where he finds him. So, then, of course, everybody starts digging snow out there. And then, eventually, the whole town decides to do it. Malim shows up, basically, to chip in. You have Benny, and everybody basically just doing every part. There's a brief flashback for Guild, where one of his members of his clan died because of because he nearly started walking through a snowstorm. Yeah. Though there's no mention of him eating his damn body. Yes, that was something apparently the Orc army was known for doing when they first showed up in the series, when they had their introduction arc. They had this thing where they get powerful. They ate the corpses of their dead comrades. Gotta praise the fact the series didn't go that route. This particular thing, there's no mention of that. So, Malim, of course, they have a snowball fight, and then some of the snow is cleaned up, and then, of course, Malim chips, and of course, you also see Gabriel's sister, his beautiful sister, is making snowmen, and Snow is like, what are these? Target practice. And tries to do target, and by the way, she makes him like, basically, her mentor, who she has a thing for, which hasn't really got much anywhere anyways. Yep. Then pretty much let's see what else. Well, you see Mulan herself. Yeah, in case you're curious who this woman is, it's not the one from the story, it's a different one. It's a slightly different, but her name is pronounced Mulan according to the English dub. So, they pretty much have it where, she's like, oh, she's worried about Malim, and she's like, oh, Lord Carrion's gonna punish her. I'm like, I highly doubt Carrion's gonna do anything to her at all. He's not that stupid. Because she basically saw Malim to say he would punish her. Yeah, in case you're curious though, is that a lead into something? Well, that's a minor lead into some stuff happens in season 2. Like her becoming the wife of basically the champion. Yadam. That's basically events that happen in season 2. And by the way, this is well before Rimuru became a demon lord, because as occurred in the anime, he's a demon lord, though he's actually in the light novel, he's a chaos bringer. Yeah, that's what he's evolved into now. He's become a lot more powerful now than he was before. So, and of course you have Shuna and Sana just relaxing in his office. Of course, she likes the snow. Of course, at one point that she nearly froze to death. That's when Malim shows up. Then Malim just basically makes a gigantic version of Rimuru, where then she proceeds to carve it into a giant igloo. Then they have little munchies inside, where Shuna basically pops up. And of course you have Trini making a brief appearance in the episode, just making a basically a snow version of herself. Basically punishes Gapta for being a pervert. Like usual, it's a minor gag in the series. And then we finally have, after all that's all done, And of course, Yana basically just complained about all the work he's done over the course of the series when he's not being a champion. Then they proceed to finally have the hot spring scene, where the girls basically are in the hot springs with Rimuru, and of course the guys their own thing. Of course, they all finished. It's actually revealed when the girls are coming out that apparently Malim used Rimuru to wash herself with. I am not kidding. If you seriously haven't done that, I would think from Rimu's say like, damn. I thought that was kind of funny. Especially since she's one of several women in the series implied to have a thing for Rimuru. Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. Yep. And, well, then we have that's correct. We have the deja vu happen. Rieger's digging into the snow in front of the Senate building, and there's Rimuru apparently once again jumped at the freaking window and get buried in the snow. Can't learn his lesson for you, Rimuru. Absolute fun episode. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I picked this one first because I was more interested in seeing this than the Great John with the Feet. I'm going to continue it until the series is done. So I'm not going to have time to do that one or case goes. I'm going to see this for tomorrow. So basically tomorrow I'm going to do 5 freaking anime tomorrow. That was not pre-planned. I just basically just happened to be that way. I'm probably going to be doing the Great John with the Feet first because it's a dub anime. So I'm going to get that done first. And then I'll work on, for anime-wise, is the Rancho's Dungeon, One Piece, Case Closed, and Baruto. And that'd probably be it. But in the case of the other anime I'm going to start up, it's going to be Parallel World Pharmacy. I'm only about 5 chapters in right now, so it'll be a bit before I get to starting up the series itself. Okay, so that's the episode of you. And this is a video, so stay tuned for tomorrow for my reviews for 5 straight anime, which are The Great Giant Undefeated, Is the Rancho Girls Dungeon, Sarah, the Girls Dungeon, One Piece, Case Closed, and Bart. Well, Bart. It's basically, like I said, 5 anime. The 3 regular ones is Rancho Girls Dungeon, One Piece, and Bart. Only Case Closed and The Great Giant Undefeated. A long review for a new chapter for, I believe this will be I think it's My Hero Academia released a new chapter. Yes. So you can see presumably about 6 videos, might be more if I get down Parallel Pharmacy. Okay, next video. Bye.